Welcome, in front of me is a ZTE Blade A36, and today I will show you how you can enable and also set up your portable hotspot. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top of your screen. Now do it twice. This will extend the list of visible toggles, hopefully revealing the hotspot toggle, which you can see right here for me. But if your toggle isn't visible on either page, you might need to add it yourself by clicking on this pencil right here, and then finding it below right here, holding it and then dragging it over to the above list, which will obviously then make it visible on one of those pages. Now once it's in here, hold this toggle again, and this will then take you quickly to the settings. Now the reason you want to navigate into the settings is because under the setup Wi-Fi hotspot, you will find a randomly generated password, which you can see right over here. Now this one looks like a jumbled mess of just numbers. Typically it's letters and numbers, but in any case, whatever it is, you can just get rid of this one. It's not a good password or easy one to remember, so I'm just gonna fully get rid of it and set up my own new one, which can be as simple as you want to, as long as it has 8 characters in length. 1 through 8 fits that criteria. Now there are other options in here, like for instance hotspot name, just the name of the Wi-Fi that it will create. Security, I recommend keeping as it is. You can turn it off, but then anyone can connect to your hotspot. Then under AP band we have 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. Now if you don't know what these are, quick explanation is 2.4 is basically any device that has Wi-Fi connectivity can utilize this. It's what could be considered as compatibility kind of mode. While the 5 gigahertz one is going to be a faster, more stable connection for devices, but newer devices support it. Older ones that did not support 5 gigahertz, when enabled, they just won't see this hotspot altogether. So they won't be able to use it. And that being said, and there are some additional benefits apart from it being newer. Being faster and more stable could be useful to some people if you live in a very congested area, maybe something like New York City, and you struggle to keep your 2.4 gigahertz connection. Then 5 gigahertz might be just better for you. This is going to probably be very niche kind of problem, where your 2.4 gigahertz network is like the network in general is so cluttered that your devices just have problem keeping the connection. But if you're in this minority, you might switch to 5 gigahertz, assuming the other device will support it, and you should have a better experience. Other than that, I don't really recommend changing it. The faster network really means nothing for phones, as you're still limited to your mobile network speed, and most people don't have enough kind of mobile network speed on their devices to even use the 2.4 to its fullest. So the only thing that you're limited by is how many other devices use the same kind of frequency as you, which obviously then causes interference. So if you don't have any interference, just stick with the 2.4. There are basically minuscule odds that you have like hundreds of megabytes per second of speed from your mobile network. So this one will do. Now we also have the option to hide my device. I don't recommend doing that. This basically means that your hotspot is not visible in the Wi-Fi list, and to add or connect to it, you need to manually type in the name of your hotspot, which is the one right here, and then also type in the password. If you just misspelled one thing, put a space in the wrong place, it won't connect. Not the best thing, so I recommend keeping that as a no. And another thing, if we go back in here, we have more settings, and in here we have the hotspot auto off policy. So after 10 minutes of no connectivity, it will turn off your hotspot on its own. So you don't need to do anything extra. There's 2 options in here, additional options I should add. There's 30 minutes and never. I don't recommend changing it to never. The hotspot does consume more of your phone's battery, so once you're done using it, it's probably best that it's either you turn it off, or if you forget about it, let the phone do it for you. And it's nice in here because it keeps it connected as long as the other device is connected to it. Unlike some other devices where the hotspot will automatically turn off after also 10 minutes, but 10 minutes of no network being used. That doesn't mean connected, that just means no data being used. So obviously that could be triggered way more frequently. Here, for instance, if you're using a laptop, close the lid, that's when the timer starts to tick, the 10 minutes. So it obviously changes. As long as you're using the computer, it's most likely connected to your hotspot and the hotspot stays on. So it's pretty good in this aspect. Now, once everything is set, let's find our toggle, simply tap on it. And there's another thing that you need to remember. When enabling hotspot, it will automatically turn off your Wi-Fi, as you've seen. It uses the same antennas as far as I can tell, so it can do only one of the things at the time. So when you turn on hotspot, it basically swaps it out. So instead of receiving Wi-Fi, it's now broadcasting it. And same thing, if you turn it off, or the toggle itself turns itself off, it automatically re-enables Wi-Fi back up. Or more precisely, it brings it back to the state that it was in before you turned it on, the hotspot. So if Wi-Fi was off, I presume if I turn it on and off, it will stay off. And it does, as you can see. So there we go. Now hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.